All right. All right, family. Welcome back to another edition of Melancholy News. We're going to go ahead and get it started. All right. Today is an afternoon session. All right. Today is June 3rd, 2021, and the time is 4 p.m. East, 4 p.m. Right here where I'm at right now. All right. So let's get a look at the markets as the markets are ready to close here on the East Coast time. Okay. All right. Look at the 10. Look at, kind of messed up here, so we get back to what it is. Okay, go back to the market. Look at the markets are closed down across the board. S&P futures down, Nasdaq, and Russell 2000 are all down. All right, they closed about 4 o'clock right now, and the markets are down. All right, they closed down as well. All right, but don't be surprised to close down. Look at the Dow futures; they're all at 30,000 over the 34,000 change. All right. All right, let's look at some of these. Look at the FTSE 100 is that running up. Nikkei 225. Let's look at some Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up by just over 37,000. CMC crypto is up as well too. All right, trying to get it back over $1,000 and $1,000 a coin. All right, look at that 10-year bond at 1.1650. The VIX, GBP to US dollar, the currencies is down. US dollar to Japanese yen is up. All right, so that was looking from YahooFinance.com in the afternoon session of the markets. All right, let's take a look at the precious metals. That was from YahooFinance.com. All right, YahooFinance.com. All right, Kiko.com. Take a look at the precious metal markets for the New York spot price. All right, they're open for another hour, just a little bit over an hour. All right. But then we go ahead and look down here. Let's go look at the world markets. All right, the world markets will close same time, about an hour and 2 minutes, just a little bit over an hour. Okay, you see gold, precious metal across the board is taking a little bit of a dive. All right, rhodium is taking a big dive. Palladium is down as well. Platinum is down. Silver is down. Gold is down. They're all down across the board. All right, they're taking a big hit. They're under attack right now. And let's look what's going on there. All right. So that was looking from Kiko.com and some of the world precious metals markets already as well too. All right, so let's get into some actual news right here. Look at this one. There was some ZeroHedge.com. Russia's 1.8 billion sovereign wealth fund dumps all dollar assets. All right, that is majorly big. All right, they've dumped all dollar assets. They are fully getting rid of the dollar dumps. They are all the treasury notes. They're getting all of it out, and they're now just basically going, okay, the heck with you. All right, but this is becoming here because Russia's being blamed for every little thing that goes on in this land here, the U.S., United States, and since they've been keep being blamed, okay, fine, you keep blaming us, cool. How you what you want to do about this one, all right? So, following a series of cyber attacks, the American intelligence agencies, let me get this adjusted right here. Our American intelligence agencies have blamed on Russian actors. Russia's sovereign wealth fund, officially the National Well-being Fund, has decided to dump all of its dollars and dollar-denominated assets in favor of those denominated in euros and yuan, or simply buying precious metals like gold. With Russia's central bank has increasingly favored of its own reserve for its own reserves. All right. Finance Minister Alton, I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher this. Please correct me in the comment section. Anton Silavillo made the announcement Thursday morning at the annual St. Petersburg International Economic Forum. All right, we can make this change rather quickly within a month, Civillo told reporters on Thursday. All right, he's saying the Kremlin is moving to reduce exposure to dollar assets as Biden has threatened more economic sanctions against Russia following the latest ransomware attacks. All right, the transfer will affect 119 billion in liquid assets, reported by Bloomberg. But the sales will largely be executed through Russian central bank and its own massive reserves, limiting the market impact and reducing visibility of what exactly the sovereign wealth fund will be buying. All right, so they're getting rid of all their dollar assets. They're no longer in dollar denominations. They're based so U.S. can the SWIFT system, which is the Western Central Bank's banking interpayment system, how the banks deal with each other. They're getting rid of that. They're going to their own internal issue, going own internal money making and buying principles, and so U.S. can see this is what happens when you continually blame somebody for every little thing that goes wrong. Everything is not Russia's fault. Russia's fault, all right. They can't be involved in every single aspect, especially what this country has done, all right. So with that being said, the Russians have said, okay, you keep blaming us for this. All right, here's our real tit for tat move. All right, we're gonna dump everything in your dollars and anything dollar denominated, so you can't even tell what we're buying with our own sovereign wealth fund. All right. So go ahead and get a look at this article right here. That was from zerohedge.com. All right, Russia. This is sort of an official announcement that Russia is okay. We're out of here. The dollar, you can kick rocks, and then you're on your own. All right. And if things ain't bad enough, look here. This is from CBSNews.com. All right. These are the industries with the biggest labor shortages. All right. All right. See me right there on the screen a little bit. All right. So we come down here. This is the article from CBSNews.com. All right, look at that. Numbers of openings for every unemployed worker by industry. These are the millions. All right, education and health 2.26 million. Professionals and business services 1.9 million. Financial activities 1.78 million. Mining and logging 1.63. That's part of the reason why you got a bunch of labor shortages and timbers growing up. All right, government 1.45. Information 1.4, leisure and hospitality 1.39. That has to do with a lot of labor shortages as well too. All right, that business is being affected and they're having to lay off people as well. All right, now they're trying to get people to come back, and people like, okay, I'm looking for something different because this was a unstable situation going on. It's still unstable. All right, and the list goes on and on and on. All right, transportation and warehouse, manufacturing, non-durable goods, construction. All right. It's down an article a little bit. Blue collar workers are much more likely than a few years ago to have a job, experiences rapid wage growth, and be overall satisfied with their jobs. The conference board wrote in a recent report. All right, so they're saying basically blue collar workers seem to be doing a good job. They seem to be more okay with their jobs. All right, and other sectors are not so doing good to go. All right, if you're in some type of job, you have some type of skills, uh, you got your journeyman certifications, you have trade certifications. All right, that means you've actually been in these jobs, and you actually a plus to the job because they're having to pay you for your skills, and plus you come in there with the time and experience, the actual job experience to come in there and be able to go an asset to the company instead of them having to pay you from the overhead, which is the company books, the company balance sheets. They're eating into their profits. You're now adding to the profit. So those people those people who in those categories seem to be doing fine and good to go, but still I'm in that category too, but we all are on the knife stage as well too. All right, but go ahead and get this article from cbsnews.com. All right, these are the job markets where they're having experienced labor shortage. Remember, these are in millions. These are in the millions. These are not just 1.88. All right, these are in the millions. All right, as well too. All right, and just to confirm that for our final story, we go back to zerohedge.com, bring it down here. Chamber of Commerce confirms U.S. labor shortage is a national economic crisis. All right. Now, if you got the Chamber of Commerce coming out and saying that this labor shortage is actually bad, that's how this is pretty much going good to go. All right. I know you hear about these unemployment numbers for the month of May. About 900, a little bit over 900,000 jobs were added to the market. Were added to the employment. But if you look at it, when they did the weekly reportings, there were over 500,000 and change new filings for unemployment. All right. So pretty much, if you we're gonna show you here. All right. I'll hold you the screen right here. This right here. This is the date. All right. Let's go back to June. This is the June. We go back to May. All right. So we in May. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. They say not for the month of May, 900,000 jobs, a little bit over 900,000 and change were actually reported. Were added to the economy. All right, to the labor market. But think about it. Let's say we ended the week on Saturday here. All right. So they begin to send the reports out for the unemployment claims. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's over 500,000 new unemployment claims for four straight weeks. All right. If you added 900,000 jobs, all right. But guess what? You also added to the unemployment rate with 500,000 jobs times 4. All right. That don't add up. All right. You're not just math. This is arithmetic here. Let's take it back old school to the arithmetic part about it. All right. 4 weeks of straight 500,000 job losses, but overall in a month you added 900,000 jobs. All right. That's operating in the red and the deficit. All right. All right. So we get back into the story here a little bit. All right. The Chamber of Commerce is the chambers report released Tuesday, they found that the United States had a record 1.8 million vacant job openings in March. All right, the last month where the data was available, noting it was an increase of 600,000 from February. But the chamber stressed that these are approximately half as many available workers or employees for every job opening, or 1.4 available workers per job opening across the country. All right, as the ratio continues to fall compared to previous 20 years, there were 2.8 available workers per job opening, all right, per organization. All right. So I want you to go ahead and get this article right here. This is from zerohedge.com. Went Zero Hedge, I get this article. This is a confirmation that should have been done a long time ago, all right? A very long time ago. If there is a labor shortage, it's not just a labor shortage, there is a skilled labor shortage. I'm not talking about you go to get a 4-year degree. I'm talking about people with actual job experiences, all right? This is a combination of retirees and the not enough labor. People with skilled labor are now being scooped up left and right. And there are companies are offering competitive wages to keep these people around. Not just competitive wages, benefits for their family, medical, dental, life insurance, short-term life insurance, disability. They're now really incentivizing to actually keep their skilled labor in their companies, their jobs. All right. So with that being said, I want to thank you for joining us in another edition of Melanie News for this afternoon edition. All right. Once again, be safe, be sound. Remember, you are your own best banker. You're your own best savings and loans. You're your own best credit union. All right. You are your own best financier. Get that barter system started with your neighbors. Get the neighbors together. Get that whole community together. And each other other communities get started. All right. Be safe, be sound. Once again, thank you for joining us in another edition of Melanie News. And as we always say, let's go ahead and let's get it started.